Right boys, today's video is going to be an absolute banger because as you can see on the screen right here, we're going to be reviewing the store and account and the product of, basically this guy has DM'd me on Instagram and he was like, can you help me out? And I was like, yeah, sure. And what better way to do it than to help other people out at the same time? So I'm going to be reviewing the TikTok, Instagram, YouTube accounts, the store and the product itself, and just come up with like a whole bunch of things I would recommend personally for next steps to take. So I'm 16 and I've made 5 figures dropshipping so far. My goal is 6 figures this year. So without further ado, let's get straight into the reviews. So first of all, on the TikTok account, we've got 1,200 followers, which is good going. That's really great. So first thing I've noticed is there's not a link in the profile. So I'm not sure if this is deliberate or not, but definitely recommend you putting that link in there, bro, because that's going to lead to more sales, definitely. So I mean, some of the videos here, that was like 5 hours ago, so still posting. But if we look over some of the views here, as we can see, there's like pretty average views for TikTok. Some of them are a lot lower. Make sure I turn the sound down so I don't get like copyright for the sounds. But I think with the TikTok mainly, it's more, I can see you like doing a lot of the same things. I mean, the first thing I've noticed is the little YouTube like watermark here. Just make sure you get that off your video, because especially with TikTok, I mean, it seems like I haven't like shadow banned you at all, but especially with TikTok, they're gonna like, basically they're gonna be less favorable to your videos if they've got a watermark of another platform on there. So yeah, definitely recommend, like when you can see on like these YouTube short videos here, definitely recommend taking that off, bro. You can do that by literally just downloading the videos on like SSTick or stuff like that. But if you're posting, make sure to post to TikTok first and then download the video with a TikTok downloader and then post on the other platforms. Or at least that's what I would recommend doing anyway. Okay, so basically you've been posting for a while here, and as we can see, like the videos are all getting like similar views. Now this video here has outworked the others, and that is like because of the hook there, the visual hook, and because this hook just works well in general. Now I definitely recommend trying to make another video like this for the TikTok wise, but I mean, yeah, we'll just get into a few more things anyway, like right now. Right, so yeah, kind of as I was saying, like with the video views here, the views are okay. But again, just make sure to get the YouTube logo off there. And then TikTok wise, obviously you might not know as the view right now, but basically Instagram is your best bet. Like Instagram's a lot better than TikTok now. I'm not saying like TikTok isn't good. You should make sure to post on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, like obviously you have here. But for anyone else watching, make sure you're doing that, because Instagram's definitely performing better right now. But yeah, basically you got all these views here, so that's okay. But I think the main determining factor here is that basically the products are like, I mean, they're cool products, like don't get me wrong, they're cool cases, but when it comes to organic, what you've got to understand is that you want a wow factor with your product, because especially, I mean, like the accounts I'm reviewing now, this guy's a beginner, he did say. So basically, as a beginner, I definitely recommend you run a product that's got a wow factor. And I know like all these gurus say the same thing, right? But in a way, it's kind of true, because a wave factor product is always going to do well, because wave factor products are just easier to go viral. And once you're like, as you're starting organic, you want to be able to like go viral and just get the taste for organic and get some sales coming in. Then you can expand and stuff. So I think with the skill set you've currently got at the moment, I'd definitely recommend like doing a wave factor product. Now it doesn't have to be print on demand. It could be just something you find, like you could like just do some normal product research like AliExpress, TikTok burner, or what, any kind of burner, and just find a wave factor product, because that's going to be really good. But let's talk content anyway, because first of all, I'd say yeah, definitely like look at just getting a wave factor product, whether you run it alongside this product or even replace this product. You could reuse the accounts maybe, if you could reuse the TikTok, but we'll get into a few other things. So I think that's probably it for the TikTok. As I say, definitely just like the account's not, it's got like the ability to go viral. If we just look at the videos, like the most viewed video got 8,000 views, so it hasn't like gone viral yet. But like I say, a wave factor product or something will do that great, or just a really unique concept. But that's another thing that's been really difficult, because I'm having this problem myself at the moment. Well, not really anymore, but I had this problem recently where I'd got a product that was like a showcase product, and because I was relying so much on videos like these styles with like the 50 million people destroyed, 50 million people followed her for destroying cars and stuff, a lot of people are using that concept and it's not really too unique anymore. So that's another reason why I'd kind of say try and find a product that kind of sells itself and has this ability where you don't have to just use stitch clips every video, where you can sort of use your own videos. Or if you are going to use stitch clips, then definitely try and find something unique and something that hasn't really been used before, because you know that's the way to go viral with them, really, what I've found anyway. So that's the TikTok account right there. So now we'll go over to the Instagram. So the Instagram, it doesn't look like you've posted a lot here. Now, the views aren't awful. The Instagram account's definitely got ability to go viral. Again, it's more of a content thing with Instagram. Instagram's a consistency game, so it's going to take good content for a while and a lot of discipline to be able to post every single day on there. And I mean, considering you posted so much on TikTok, I'd definitely just recommend you just posting them on Instagram as well. And I mean, yeah, the views aren't awful. It looks like they're the same kind of thing. Now, this content definitely works better on Instagram usually. Not really here, but you'll find that the reason it hasn't worked as much here is because, like I say, Instagram's like the consistency platform. TikTok works straight away. So as you know, this video here, this girl one right here, got like 6,000 views on TikTok. Now, the reason it didn't perform that as well on Instagram is because the account's new. As you can see, it was the 4th video posted, and therefore, like most accounts, even if it's like getting okay views and it's showing signs of being a decent account, it's still like less likely to go viral or get more views or as many views as the TikTok will, just because it's a new account and Instagram have to trust you first. So yeah, like I say, Instagram's just going to take consistency. You're just going to have to post more. I'd recommend probably going to 3 times a day. I don't know how many times you've been posting already. One day, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, you've actually been posting a lot. Yeah, I mean, I see you've been posting about like 4 or 5 times a day. Definitely recently anyway. So I'd say like I'm not going to give you a maximum or a minimum really, because it kind of works either way. But personally, what's worked for me is 2 to 3 a day, and just work on the quality of them now. You know, just try and find those unique stitch clips. Try and find even like switching to a more wave factor product. Like I say, just do some research, see what you can find. Something, it could still be in the car niche, you know. You could just use the same TikTok account. You've already got that follower base. A few other things, but just try and find something that's got a wave factor, and that's something that's just going to be able to go viral on its own. So you're not having to like, you know, work and get all these stitch clips and everything every day, because that's going to be a pain. And it's not really too scalable either. I've found with stitch clips, unless obviously you've got that unique variety, and if it's not on Instagram, if it's on a platform like TikTok or YouTube and you're just relying on stitch clips, I find it doesn't work quite as well, just because I had a product like, I think it was 2 months ago, that I went viral with primarily from stitch clips, and I managed to get 1 million views on the video, like 1.2 million views. It made some money, and it started making some money, and then it just cut dead completely, and I shut the store down. And that's plainly because it was on a YouTube account, and generally on YouTube, it's going to take more than it does on Instagram to get primed, and therefore that video, once it cut out, that was it. You know, the videos weren't getting many views, or nothing too crazy anyway. So yeah, like I say, stitch clips aren't too scalable unless they're just on Instagram. So definitely go to and try and find like a unique product that has a wave factor that you can make videos for yourself, because that'll be really good. And that applies to obviously everyone watching the video as well. That will really help you out. So yeah, that's kind of the Instagram right there. Like I say, just stay consistent, be unique, and probably find a wave factor product for that. And then if we look at the YouTube, again, it's a similar kind of thing. Like I say, YouTube is generally like easier to get views, but it looks like you posted a lot more on TikTok than the other platforms. So again, just make sure you're posting across. But yeah, I mean, it's the same kind of thing here. The videos are all getting like similar views on all of the platforms, which shows it's generally content that you just need to keep trying and keep improving on, because you know, sometimes if you got an account, you might think your content's good. If the account like dips, say for example the TikTok get hardly any views, but then the Instagram gets views, then generally that could be like, you know, the account. But in this case, where you've got like an Instagram, a TikTok, and a YouTube, and all the content's getting similar views, then I think there's definitely some room for improvement there. I mean, the content's not terrible by any means, because, you know, you're still getting like 1,000 views a video on TikTok. Instagram just needs a bit more time, and sort of YouTube is similar to TikTok views, really. So yeah, you just need to try and improve that content, get that you know, the wave factor in there. So I'd say that's kind of it for the accounts. I mean, you've got a link in the bio here on the YouTube as well as the Instagram, so that's fine. I think probably the bio could be a little bit better. Now, obviously, when you're scaling, you want to worry about that more. For now, it's okay, but I'd probably just put a little bit of a gap in between huge sales and free worldwide shipping, just so it's a bit more spaced out. But again, it's not going to matter too much. Just keep that in mind for like when you start gaining some traction on Instagram. And then, I mean, yeah, that's kind of fine there with the YouTube. So now let's get into the store, because obviously that's one of, well, it's not the most important thing, but that's just the next most important thing after the accounts and the product, really. So I like the picture starting off, you know, that's a nice little picture there. Pretty clean and built to protect, designed to impress. Okay, that's pretty cool. Military grade, yeah. Yeah. Okay, military grade protection. Yeah. I think one thing you want to note here with the store is who you're selling to and why you're selling them it. So you're selling a phone case, obviously, or you know, a few different phone cases. I think you really want to like knuckle down why you're selling it to them. So, you know, you're saying it's obviously protective case, stuff like that, but like military grade material, but like what material is it? I don't think, did you know? Let's see that. Yeah, you want to like kind of even if it's just a little like like a little sentence somewhere, or just something saying what material the phone case is, that'll help out. I mean, you might have that somewhere else, but just I'd put something just here, just saying what the material is, just so it gives people that bit more of a push to buy, you know what I mean? Everything you want in one case, that's some good text there. From design to durability. Okay, so I like this picture here. This is cool. Real feedback, real protection, real style. Felt more secure. Yeah. Okay. Testimonials, I wouldn't name it testimonial 1. I'd put here, instead of having it testimonial 1, testimonial 2, testimonial 3, I'd have it as like a little snippet of the review. So let's say here, best case I've ever owned, looks great and actually saved my phone from a nasty drop. So here, instead of having testimonial 1, you'd put like, right, best case I've ever owned, looks great. So yeah, you could put something along the lines of like, unique case, or like, it's just something like a little line of text, like 2 to 3 words, just kind of drawing the eyes of the customer or the scroller through your website in, because when it says testimonial 1, it just doesn't seem as trustworthy, and it would work a lot better if you just have something there just saying something about the review, because pardon me, it's gonna basically get people to like want to read the review, you know what I mean? It's like a text hook on a video. It's kind of the same thing. So just 2 to 3 words there of having that would be great. And then obviously you got your contact form and stuff like that. Okay, maybe even put something about shipping on here. So I mean, I'd hope you'd got something on the product page anyway, but yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But sometimes on my stores, just as a little bit of an extra push, you don't have to, but it's just something I've figured I would do sometimes, is like just above the contact form here, I'll put a little picture of like a delivery man or something that you can just get on Google, and just say something like, just basically say your shipping times, and just say, you know, insured shipping as an option, and stuff like that. Basically just like letting people know that you're a brand, and you know, you've got shipping, you care about shipping as well as your product. So you can just put a little bit of an image with text down there to sort that out, but that's not exactly necessary. It's just something I do personally. And then obviously we'll go to the collections page here, the cases. So you've got 14 products here, which is pretty good. You know, you can sure go for that. So car air freshener. So yeah, this I think I forgot to mention at the start actually. This product is print on demand. Sorry. So yeah, that's why we've got like this here. Now that is one thing I do like about print on demand. You can like use a bunch of other products on there. You know, you can put your design on other products. Now, first things first here. I'd probably recommend having some pictures of the air freshener in an actual car rather than just on a white background, because I see you've got like something here, but it would look a lot more trustworthy if you've got the actual air freshener in an actual car. So literally just, you know, if you've got a car, just take it out to the car, hang it up on the you know, where you put it on like the mirror, and then just literally get a few photos of it. They don't have to be like crazy cinematic camera 4K. Literally just get a nice photo in the sun, you know, just get a nice photo of them there, because that'll look cool. Now, definitely shorten the title of this product, because that is like way too much information in the title. So literally just call it like 911 GT3 RS air freshener or something along those lines. You know, there's no need for like the retro aroma for automotive enthusiasts. Have that in like the description. Now, I definitely like these emoji benefits here. That's good that you've put those, and the save percentage as well. That's definitely good there. So yeah, you got the sizes. Okay, that's cool. And then the black ice new car. Yeah, so that's cool there. I mean, size-wise and shape-wise, if there's only one option, you could probably just include this somewhere on like the description or the information rather than having it as a clickable option. But I mean, you can keep it like that. That's perfectly fine as well, I suppose. Now, obviously, we've got this here. See, this is the only reason why I'd say that about the sizing, just because it makes the bundles here look a little bit awkward. Because obviously there's so many options. But I mean, it's great to have here, but like I say, maybe try and just have it where it shows the size and the shape, and it's just auto selected and there's not an option to change it. But yeah, so we've got add to cart. I mean, I'd probably have a buy now button as well, just because, you know, it gives people that option to just buy straight away. I mean, does that buy it straight away, or does... Okay, so that goes there. I'm not quite sure. Okay, yeah. So I definitely wouldn't push people to checkout. So like I say, have a separate buy now button, just so if people want to buy now, like they generally just want to click buy now, then they can just go and click it. But if they want to add something to cart, especially because you've got like 14 products, they might want to buy a few other things. So definitely have the cart option there. Don't just send them straight to checkout. So that's just another thing you could change there. Yeah, the payment, the card things here, that's great. Get it between Sunday, March 30th and April 12th. Yeah, that's great as well. Obviously, as long as that is your actual shipping times, that's perfectly fine. Shipping and processing info. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. That's nice and clean. I mean, you could probably have another thing here as well. Just like, you know, why us, or, you know, why choose us? Just say something unique about your brand, because like I say, with car phone cases and just phone cases in general, you're going to have to really tell the customer why you're unique, because there's so many car cases, or not car phone cases, but just phone cases out there. You got to tell them, you know, why me? And I know you've already mentioned like the durability and the design and stuff, but just make sure to put something down here as well. Just like another clickable link, because you'll be surprised, people generally do click on these things just to have a look before buying. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. Customer reviews, obviously just put some reviews here. You can get them straight off like AliExpress and stuff. You can connect an app and you can basically just take the reviews. I mean, obviously if you've got a if it's print on demand, then you're not going to have reviews already, but maybe just get like your friend or something to give a review of it, or anything like that, you know, because that can help out. Just make sure to get like, even if it's just a few reviews here, just something good there. I mean, you got the testimonials on the first page, so definitely just get some over here. Driven by passion, built for protection. Yeah, okay, that's a nice bit of text. I mean, probably a bit too much text here. I'd definitely have a picture here. So like you had on the first page, there's that really cool picture of the transition between the phone cases. Have something like that. Maybe have a GIF just showing it. but put a buy now button as well underneath here, just so people don't get too distracted with reading the text. So I'd say, yeah, here in this just little image here, have an image and a buy now button just to help you out. Yeah, you probably won't need this like thing here. I can't think of what it's called now. Like the scrolling header, I think that's what it's called. You probably won't need another one of those. You've already got one at the start, at the top of your website, so that should be fine. You know, you could probably just take that out. Comparison table, yeah, that's great. Here's why, yeah, that's cool. Again, like maybe mention the material or something, just so it's more unique and it tells people. Because like you say military grade protection, but like what, you know, what makes it military grade protection, stuff like that. So yeah, 30-day hassle-free returns. Okay, what customers are saying, results, toilet results, and okay, yeah. So just here under this little bit here, what are our customers saying? Just under that bit here, talk about results of your customers and how your product improved their life. You need to just change that, because I'm guessing that was just on the template. You might have just missed that out, so don't worry about it too much. But yeah, just go ahead and change that, and just put it as something different, because you know you don't want it to look a little bit dodgy there with customers scrolling through and seeing it literally telling you what to do rather than them. Okay, so it's results again, testimonials again. Again, like I mentioned on the first page, just change that to a little snippet of the review so it kind of gets people to click on it. Then questions. Yeah, okay, tough case. Yeah, I've had cases really. Yeah, okay, so here you've mentioned the material a little bit. So I definitely just put this in a few other areas like I mentioned, just so it's got that extra little bit thing so people can just see it. Do the designs fade or scratch off? Okay, that's good. People might ask that, so that's a good question. What if I don't like my case? And yeah, boom, refund policy. So yeah, that's like all of the different things here. I mean, obviously the product page is going to be the same because it's just all on the web. Now, yeah, just kind of taking a few things I've said there, so I'll give a little bit of a summary. So first of all, content-wise, well, I mean, first of all, product-wise, I'd definitely try and find like a more wow factor product. So like I say, you can stay within the car niche. You could even do another print on demand, but try and find something that's got a real wow factor, and try and find something as well that isn't like showcase. So this right here, this phone case, is cool, but as a beginner, it's not the most ideal product because it's more showcase than anything. So if you're going to run showcase, do something like that's more unique and a wow factor, because you want, like I said already, you want to like not make your job harder than it should be. You know, you want to have a good product that can just go viral on its own. That will really help you out. 245 pictures here. I don't think you need them. I mean, I see what you've done here with all the different phone models, but what you could do, wait, have you done it like that? iPhone 13 mini, has it changed? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it changes here on its own. So yeah, okay, that's cool. You can keep it like that. But yeah, basically, like I said, just try and find a wow factor product, and content-wise, stay consistent with Instagram. You can reuse the TikTok account because it's just, you know, you've already got 1,000 followers there. YouTube-wise, again, you can just reuse the YouTube because you've already got 200 followers. YouTube, it doesn't really matter about reusing and stuff. You can just do that, so that's fine. But yeah, just take that advice, bro, and you know, anyone else watching the video as well, take the advice for yourself. If you want me to review one of like your stores or one of your accounts, something like that, and I can just do a little breakdown video like this, I'd love to do it. So just let me know. I can come and you know, just send me a DM on Instagram. I can come review it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you took some value from this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.